Okay, guys, thanks very much, and welcome from a very cold and wet Cape Town. They said the cold front was only coming tomorrow, but I think it hit already. So we've got, it's very wet outside and very cold. But thanks very much, Sunny. I think from an Ecentric point of view, just to give you guys a heads up of who we are. Like Sunny says, we are the biggest PSP that you've never heard of. You can go into basically any ShopRite Checkers store, any Pep store, any Foschini store, any Mr. Price store. Many of the big tier 1 retailers, when you go in there and you swipe your card, whether it's a debit card, credit card, that transaction is being processed through Ecentric payment systems. We've got at this point in time just over 90,000 points of presence, or tills, connected to our switch and into all 4 or 5 of the big banks in the country. So we process in the region of about 1 billion transactions a year, facilitating the retail industry. So we are merchant focused and we are bank focused, but also what we do is we run so on the switching side, we do all what we call traditional payments, and traditional payments talk to Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Diners, China Union Pay, so all the normal banking stuff. But very quickly, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we realized that more and more customers and more fintechs are actually out there talking about what we call alternative payment tenders, like Bitcoin and QR codes and vouchers and wallets, and I mean the list just goes on and on, cryptocurrencies. So what we've done is we've gone ahead and developed a full platform that we call the Omni Switch or the Omni Hub in terms of the entire ecosystem, to be able to handle all of these non-traditional payment transaction types, which are actually on the rise. A very classic example is if you look at what's happening in Kenya and the rise of M-Pesa. M-Pesa has almost single-handedly displaced all traditional payment tender types in the market. And as you traverse Africa, you find that more and more. And I think South Africa is, although we've got very, very good infrastructure, is heading in that direction as well. So we have geared ourselves to take the traditional and the non-traditional. And we're very excited to work with Sunny and all of the initiatives that he's got on the table, because it really empowers the man on the ground, the end consumer. At the end of the day, we believe that the end consumer at this point in time doesn't have much choice. You either go to a bank and open an account, or you take a chance with some fintech or a retailer and you put your money there. But how do you manage the ecosystem and the environment on your own and get value for it? How do you get money into a wallet? How do you get money out of a wallet? And most of all, how do you make sure you can use it in a prevalent manner across the board? And the ease of use is one of the biggest things. So yeah, from our side, we're very, very excited to work with the team, and we are especially excited to work with the Port Elizabeth community to make that the first cashless society in the country and then the world. Really amazing.
You don't have to stop talking, but I had to interrupt.
No worries. I love Port Elizabeth. My son studied at NMMU for 2 years.
Yeah.
You guys are close to the boardwalk, so I know the area quite well. And I just think it's the ideal province and the ideal municipality, if you like, and place to launch this type of thing, because it's really going to be revolutionary. It's going to change the world if we get it right. Not if, when we get it right, and we will roll it out. It really will impact right from the taxi driver to the consumer, to the spaza shop, to the bank, and the bank is forced to follow lead. They will have no choice, because like Sunny says, the power is with the people. And I think for far too long, the power has been with the big associations and the banks and the cartels. But I think that's all about to change. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity, and I wish everyone good luck and enjoy yourself at the party there.
Hassen, thank you so much.